So here we are at the opening of Mary Skepsi's show, It's Up to You, at the beautiful Moss Green Gallery in Toorak Road, South Yarra. Now, I was a little anxious about coming tonight because I have to tell you, I don't normally go to galleries in Toorak Road. It's just not where Gallery Girl, she's much more comfortable up a lane down the back of Melbourne than she is in Toorak Road. But I've thrown on the obligatory black dress, the best I could find, and here we are. Let's go and find Mary, who is really an excellent artist, and hear what she's done for this exhibition. I'm here with Sally Smart, a former trustee of the National Gallery of Victoria and one of our most outstanding artists. Sally, it's so great to have a word with you. Tell me, what do you think of the exhibition? Have you had a chance to have a look?
Oh, you know, I just arrived, Andy. I'm so sorry I haven't, but I know Mary's work quite well, and I especially know and remember her last show with her embroidery work, so I was really keen to see them again. She works incredibly hard over a very long period of time. I've known her work for a long time. I'm very respectful for what she does, so I'm here to support her. Yeah.
And tell me, what have you got coming up? What exhibitions?
I've got a show opening in a gallery called Breen Space in Sydney, opening February 23rd. Soon.
So it'll be on for the month of March?
Well, for the whole month of March, absolutely. Yeah.
I was saying to Sally that one of the things I've found is that people in the visual arts are so incredibly supportive. Every time I've actually ever asked someone to do something or for a hand, they have gone beyond the call of duty to help. And yet we don't seem to have that image. Do you find the same thing?
Oh, you know, it is very, very, very supportive. I mean, you find that, if there are benefits to be done, there are so many artists that will help come to that cause. Yeah, I do actually. I don't know. That's a sort of misnomer, that idea that it is very collegiate. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, it really is.
I think that's one of the reasons why we've got so many people at Mary Skepsi's opening, is because they are such an incredibly supportive family to the arts in Australia.
They have, and in fact, that's how I first met Mary. She was a collector of mine, so we go back. And also, when I'm in New York and show there, Fred and Mary come to my exhibitions, which is always fabulous. So our friendship goes back quite a long way, and so I'm very supportive of her work. And it looks like it's very interesting work, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
A bit of a prediction, Sally. They're saying that the global financial crisis means we'll have a return to more performance art and to more conceptual art. Do you believe that? Well,
I don't know that the GFC necessarily will make that. I think that's already in our, if you like, discourse of making art. It's certainly part of my work, but at the same time, it's just about what gets visible, I think, more often than not. So maybe, and also I think there is, if anything came out of that, there was a sort of return to looking at work in a more substantial manner, looking at work more seriously, perhaps, just taking a bit of time to consider. I know that's always a good thing. So I wouldn't predict any particular. I think there's so much, artists work across so much different media today anyway, so, so many things can happen. Yeah.
I can't wait to see your next exhibition.
Okay.
Thank you. You are as beautiful as you are talented. Sally Smart. Oh, here's a very well-known face, Judith from the NGV Aboriginal Art section. She's hard to catch. Hi, Judith. Andy Dynan.
Oh, hello. How are you, Andy? Very well.
What do you think of the art here this evening?
Oh, yes, it's great. I love the way it's hung, and I like the work too.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's happening at the NGV in your department?
We're doing, we've got a very big show that we're working towards the end of September, Tjukururrutjana Origins of Western Desert Art, which is a big loan show for our 150th anniversary. And we're opening up a new Art of the Pacific Gallery, a big one upstairs in the 3rd floor. And we've got a mystery special exhibition opening in 24th of May, which is all sort of very contemporary work. So
There's a lot coming up. We'll look forward to it.
yeah.
Okay, thanks. We'll go and see who else we can corner. Okay. We've managed to get away from here. So what are you drinking?
Champagne.
Tom, to talk to us about this exhibition. What do you think?
Well, I have to say it's been very hard to get into the exhibition to see any of the art. I mean, it was so packed that I couldn't even get in.
I'm here with one of the film icons of this country, Fred Schepisi. My God, Fred, it's amazing. Your wife's a star. How do you feel about tonight?
Absolutely fantastic. Very proud of her.
It's my first episode of Gallery Girl, and I can't believe that I've actually managed to snare not only the best looking man in the room for a chat to, but also the amazing actor Guy Pearce, who opened the show that we're at. Guy, what do you think? What's it all about?
I think it's delightful. I mean, Mary obviously has a wonderful sense of imagination. Her work, which is really based around the property that her and Fred own, the vineyard, is so evocative. And I think the use of the words that she has on the text is really it just works so beautifully with the pictures. So it's great. It's delightful.
Guy Pearce, didn't he do an amazing job with that reading?
It surprised me. It was just so alive and
So passionate.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Just amazing. And it really was a crowd pleaser. Everybody was riveted. Tell me, have you had a chance to examine the works?
Oh yeah, I've been examining it for months.
And is there anyone that you don't want to part with that you really want to see coming home again?
No, if I say that, I'll get into strife because she's always wanting me to pick one and keep one, and I believe she should sell it and get it out there.